Yo, what is up, people? Today, we're gonna keep trying to practice on and get better at UU. I actually haven't finished my team yet, but I guess I'll go an overview over, like, my first four. I have Scissor, has U-turn, Pounce, Sword Stance, and Bullet Punch. Pounce is boost by Technician, deal extra damage. It's just another move I can use to help deal with some dark type threats. U-turn for momentum, Sword Dance, Bullet Punch, kind of the whole thing. Metal Coat to boost that damage of Bullet Punch a lot. Tear Steel. I'm hoping Scissors essentially my sweep. This is it. I put a lot into Scissors bulk because it doesn't have good enough defensive stats to really put into it, and just making it slightly bulkier than HP is kind of all I can do. Latios, like Purge, Draco Meteor, Calm Mind, and Aura Sphere with Soul Dew. This thing's here just to hit hard, and that's about it. Because unfortunately, all the runs I've done, it's especially like a super high, but it gets a lot of specially bulky mons like Gudra and even a lot of other mons. It's really hard to deal with, especially since Luster Purge and Draco Meteor are resisted by a lot of things in the meta of UU, including Aura Sphere, which isn't super high damage, unfortunately, and is not boosted by Soldu. I do have Terrified, though, to make it stab. Sandy Shocks, this thing is super underrated. I can do a lot with this thing. Flash Cannon hits really hard. Stealth Rock to set up. Earth Power and Thunderbolt are amazing coverage, both stab. Boost your energy to barely boost speed. And I put the rest I had in bulk. This thing can hit so many things just super hard, and in a way, this thing stops a lot of big threats, or especially big threats. Gudra, this thing is just kind of a demon. It has 2 steps in Dragon Meteor and Flash Cannon to compensate for its pretty decent special attack. Then Astro Armor to boost my defense, and I want to try running Body Press because this thing has pretty good defenses. There's good special defense. Actually, now that I think about it, I'm kind of curious here if I can do something a bit different. Ooh, Flamethrower is good coverage. Oh, Assault that. Oh, that's toxic. And I guess we can go a little lower with this because I know Gudra has maybe exactly 300. Yeah, dude, Assault Vest with 150 special defense. Oh my god. Fighting Terror type. This thing's only really weak to ground in fighting. Oh yeah, flying is perfect for this then. Overall, just things supposed to be just super defensive, meant to chip at things. It's mostly in for good switches. I can switch this thing in when I am against big threats, maybe to pivot into a better mon, maybe to deal with poison types. And now here we're going to come up with 2 more Pokemon. Pokemon that can really do stuff. Arcanine, I've seen, has hit like an absolute truck with Head Smash and like Choice Band Rockhead. The problem is it's not very fast. And it doesn't have amazing typing, so it gets killed by a lot. Hmm. Haxorus is always good. Haxorus is strong. Chespin could be a little interesting. It's very defensively bulky. Celesteela could be a little toxic. I've actually never seen. That's pretty bulky, but okay. So I love Mousehold. I'm pretty sure if all of you've seen that video that I made about just wreaking havoc with Mousehold, because this thing can just annihilate everything, and there's not much you can do about it. Yeah, we give this thing Population Bomb. We give this thing Tidy Up. It goes on Baton Pass, which is interesting because I could always give that into Scizor. Obviously, I want to make this thing fast. I mostly make this Pokemon fast because in the end, Tidy Up and Wide Lens with Population Bomb kills pretty much everything in Texas. It doesn't matter too much. I go with Bite and Aerial Ace because they're both boosted by Technician. They both become 90 base power, solid moves overall. I think we want to go with a Ghost Terror type just to bait and fighting type moves. This thing could become a problem very quickly. I noticed I don't have a good Firemon. And the only problem is that there are a lot of powerful fire Pokemon, but none of them are just insane. Some have some strength, but none of them can really do a whole. I mean, Volcanion's strong, Armarouge is good, but they all fall to the same victim of they're not very tanky. I mean, Volcanion with its 120 defense is nice. The problem is Volcanion doesn't learn Scald, I don't think. Oh my god, it does learn Scald. The hard part about a lot of legends like Volcanion is that whilst yes, does some good bulk and defensive stats, 1/3 in special attack, it doesn't really excel in a particular field. It doesn't have something that makes it insane. Like, look, we have a 130 attack in Scizor who whole gimmick is just hitting really hard. Ladio's kind of the same. Sandy Shocks overall just kind of good. Really bulky, Mousehold. And Volcanion's a little hard to like come up with something that can really hit that way. And it's difficult because there are not a whole lot of insanely fast Pokemon that can really dish out big damage. They're not just like super weak to everything. Barraskewda. You see, this thing is incredibly strong. It's fast and hits hard. Jolly Nature makes it really hard, really fast. You know what? You know what I could do? I can have this thing running a very offensive kind of moveset. Then we have Terra Ground. I feel like with Choice Band, this thing is gonna hit super hard. And it's naturally really fast. They're gonna speed just about everything. Alright, so the last two ones are a little interesting, so we'll just kind of have to see how it goes. But let's see what we have in store. Come on now. I would love it if I actually like got into a battle. Here we go. This thing resists. I noticed one thing about this team is that aside from that Goodra, Scizor kind of sweeps. And that Feraligatr kind of scary. I think Sandy Shocks is a good option. He hits a lot of his Pokemon hard. Feraligatr, that's perfect. I'm noticing it's super effective, but outspeed and like music. It's stab and double effective. And on Feraligatr, which I'm pretty sure not very tanky, Mungus comes out, Thunderbolt is 17%. It does oh my god, that's huge! Okay, so I know this thing wants to probably go for a Sleep Powder, but I don't really know. I don't have a Grass type to switch that into. But Earth Power is not double effective, unfortunately. And I know Mungus is bulky. I think Mousehold is our best option for this. Okay, so it's parried for free. Honestly, I think Population Bomb just kills this thing here. Hits 10 times, always. Doesn't kill. Toxic comes out. I think he might want to switch in. Maybe into Goodra, which I can see him switching into Goodra. I want to send in Scizor because I know this thing can't Toxic me. Yep. Yep. And I know Goodra can't. Ooh, it has flamethrower though, and I know, and unless this thing is built out speed, I think Barraskewda is a good option here. And I think we're gonna risk it. Go. Ooh, no. Close combat's gonna hit way harder. Okay, just switching the Latios, which is kind of a bummer. Dude, 42% is insane. I'm switching Gucci because I know that this thing can't really hurt it all that much. Oh, dude, Assault Vest, nothing. No damage. Flash Cannon, the crit did not matter. That was quad. Okay, so he sends in his own Gudra, and I can see him going for a Draco Meteor, which I am vested. I am burned. Which that does not matter that much. If this one goes for another flamethrower, I'm gonna switch back in Barraskewda. That was a bad switch. I think he probably read that. Honestly, Shiny Shocks is kind of the only thing that can really hit this thing. I don't have my speed boost, which is a bit annoying, but he hasn't seen Earth Power yet. Oh, Earth Power 100%. Oh, doesn't kill from here? Okay, so I know Earth Power would do more damage, but this thing is minus special defense, and I know that Flash Cannon will kill. I also don't want to use... Ooh, I actually think Thunderbolt's a better option because of stab. Okay, I knew it would kill, and it was just in case you want to switch in like the Feraligatr or Gudra. That would have done more damage. Reuniclus, this thing's a little interesting. Because I'm not sure if Reuniclus learns a whole lot of good moves. Here, I want to check Reuniclus stat. Reuniclus. Okay, so special defense. Oh, that thing has a good HP stat. So I think we just Earth Power this thing here. 30%. Ooh, Calm Mind is kind of scary. This thing has awful defense. I'm not actually worried too much about it being specially strong. Focus Blitz crits, that's a bit annoying. Tera Bullet Punch, 110% kills. I wonder if I outspeed this thing. I wonder if Bullet Punch itself will just kill, because I know Tera will. I knew it. I don't know why I didn't just switch. Bullet Punch is 21%. I know this thing wants to go for a Flamethrower. I'm going to send in Gudra just to get off a Draco Meteor. Oh my god, it's Res Spam on a Chesto Berry too? This thing sucks. That sucks to fight that. Honestly, this Gudra walls just about everything. I'm gonna switch in Mousehole just for Death Fodder. Cause I love Mousehole, but I don't see it doing much in the rest of his fight unless it's against his last 3 mons. And I know he's not switching out Gudra for no reason. It does go for the Draco Meteor, which is nice. And then I can switch to my own Gudra to go for a Draco Meteor. Because I remember correctly, it did 36% the last Draco Meteor I used. Ooh, it only did 32. That is a tad bit scary. It wants to go for the flamethrower, does literally 6%, 1% damage, flamethrower kills it. I hate this thing so much. I don't know why I didn't just spin in Latios before. Oh my god, I think he just screwed himself. Because if I can play this right and I can get off like 2 Calm Minds, I don't know if Aura Sphere would be able to kill. But I do know one thing for certain is that Draco Meteor isn't going to hit. Oh my god, that thing hit way too hard. I think I need to go. I need to be greedy. I need to be greedy. He does switch. I think he screwed himself over. Because I outspeed. Enos resisted. Luster Purge will just annihilate. Oh my god! How did he not kill? Never mind, we're good. I was really worried that thing was gonna pull something off and it was gonna just annihilate the rest of my team, but no, we're fine. I think this thing is Aqua Jet that I expect to go for. Nope, Lustbridge crit did not matter, just kills it. Okay. We are speed tied, so I think this thing might go for it. Does not matter. Lustbridge kills, and he forfeits. That's a good win. That's a solid win right there. I'll accept that win. Oh, well, let's delete that team real quick. Honestly, that was a pretty good match. Mouse didn't do a whole lot, which is kind of a bummer. But I feel like Mousehold can be really good against ghost types. And I'm going to keep it in just for now. Hmm. Okay. So I noticed a few things about this. This is a kind of funky team, but it has a lot of diversity, which is a little scary. But I noticed that I don't have one good mon that's really amazing against this. I think I want to. Okay, Mew starts out. Mew can have literally any move, so it could go for a burn, a poison. I'm actually kind of scared of the burn, so I'm gonna U-turn. I totally called it. I knew it. I knew it. I I knew it. I don't know why I didn't just go. Yeah, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't. That was dumb. Yeah, that essentially just locked out my Scizor for like the rest of the fight. It does get a taunt off, which is a little annoying, but I already got to set up one Lesser Purge, which even though it's not going to kill, that's still big damage on kind of his whole team, except the Greninja, which, if I'm not mistaken, oh, Mimikyu. I didn't think about the Mimikyu. Oh, Swords Dance Shadow Sneak set. That's likely. Red card. That's so weird. I've almost never seen a red card Mimikyu. Flash Cannon, I knew the thing was gonna kill it because Sandy Shocks is just nuts. Water Shuriken, I pray for not 5 times. Please no 5 times. Please. Thank God. Holy. Because Sandy Shock's a bulky but oh, he just forfeits. I think it's because that Sandy Shocks kind of just screws over his entire team, except at Komodo, but I have a lot to deal with it. See, I told you, Sandy Shocks is just insane. It can just put up massive numbers. It can kill mons that really can't, that most of my other mons can't deal with. Okay, this team, I can already tell is going to be a bit of a problem. But I do notice aside from the Goodra, Mousehold completely just kills everything on his team. Crawdon. Okay, this thing can do something that I'm scared of. He does switch in the Goodra. Wait a minute. I kill this thing again with 10 times, but he does have, does have Gooey. What does this thing want to do? I'm going to switch in Barraskewda. Jesus Christ, Barraskewda, my God. I'm just going to close combat this thing. I cannot risk anything. I need this Goodra out of here. I know Barraskewda will likely die, and I'm totally cool with it because I need this thing. Oh my God, the Chrono Barraskewda's insane. I just needed to get rid of like half his Pokemon, like just right there. That Bulka, that is that's scary. Yeah, that's not good. Put your Mousehold Facade, kills it instantly. We're gonna have to early Terra and pray Draco Meteor hits. Draco Meteor hits, it hits and miss. Thank God for the Drain Punch. Okay, it likely will want to go for a Facade. To which we gotta kill off Barraskewda for it. I'm switching back in Goodra for the same move again. Weezing comes out, that's a little bit annoying, but I have a Flash Cannon right for this thing's fucking face. The burn does not affect me pretty much in the slightest. Ooh, okay. I want to preserve Goodra for the Ursaluna. Okay, Thunders comes out. I don't really see this thing doing much except paralyzing me, which is a bit annoying. I do know that this Ursaluna is built really slow, simply because Goodra outsped it. Though half, I don't think I still outspeed if it's half. Beautiful. Okay, Calm Mind was kind of just perfect there. Because I'm pretty sure I kill his entire team. Except for the Volcanion. Holy shit, never mind. It just obliterated it. Again, that's another win. That was honestly a pretty solid win. See, that's what I'm showing you, because Mousehold got away 50% from a resisted Goodra. Imagine what it can do when I set up. And against mons that don't resist and aren't just complete walls. Okay. Hyper offensive team. I see it right now. The Hawlucha's terrifying. I know what it wants to do. I know what this thing's gonna do. I know what Ninetales is gonna do. I just want to population bomb, get rid of it. Because this thing is not physically bulky, and I know this thing is. If there's no way that you Scarfed and Ninetales just get up Aurora Veil. That's ridiculous. Oh my god, I forgot Ninetales is a defense boost in here. Alright, it wants to encore me into this move. We are fine with that. We are chilling with that. Yeah. And Dede's here to stick up the Psychic Surge to prevent, Ooh, yep, see, I called it. But here, we do something called a big brain play. He just forfeits immediately. He knew. He knew instantly that it was over. Because even if I couldn't kill his Zapdos or his Excadrill, I just wiped out half his team. And he couldn't do anything about it. And Wide Lens makes my move 99% accurate, which means I essentially hit 10 times every time. Which, that's like a 300 base power move because of Technician, and that's without Sap. So it's a 300 base power normal type move that just kills everything. That's a Snowcloak Mamoswine with a Ninetales. You see? You see, people? I'm too good at this. I'm gonna tidy up. Because I know this thing's want to go for the Aurora Veil anyway. Fuck! I learned nothing from the last fight. He's not setting up Aurora Veil. What is the matter with you? I'm going to kill you instantly. Okay, switching your Scissor. That's nice. I'm gonna switch in my Goodra to wall this thing completely. This thing's coming in with an Earthquake, so I'm just gonna Flash Cannon this thing. Or Stealth Rock. Snows out. I still live because Goodra is an absolute animal. I got rid of that threat. I don't see Goodra doing much else. Switching Sandy Shocks to the Thunderbolt to kill this thing. He has no more mons that are immune to resist to this. So meaning, I think Sandy Shocks might have a chance to sweep. Except for the Scizor. Super effective. I do have Flash Cannon. Super effective, super effective, super effective, super effective. Not super effective. But that's okay, because I have a lot of team members. Oh! I sweep. He can't do anything against Sandy Shocks. I outspeed his whole team. and I'm pretty sure I kill his entire team. Honestly, though, I did use Earth Power, which is really funny because if he didn't, I misclicked and clicked Earth Power. Didn't read it because I was talking. So meaning if he had stayed in, it would have done nothing. Pew! See, any of you who think Sandy Shocks is bad and thinks Sandy Shocks is just bad overall, go to Yu and just watch me just eradicate everything. Because oh my god, Sandy Shocks can clearly pick up his weight because he has killed 2 Pokemon and he has a way to kill the rest of them. Manaphy, I outspeed. Terra Fairy, that's a little annoying. Take Heart, I haven't seen that in a while. Flash Cannon then. Oh, that thing ate that. Uh-oh. Oh, never mind, we're fine. I'm gonna just up the Seth Rock. Never mind, we're fucked. Uh-oh. I should have switched in Scissor immediately. That would have been a better play. Acid Armor. Please don't attack. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a problem. No, if anybody can get me out of this, it's my fucking Maushold. My Maushold can 100% get me out of this. Crit? That crit totally sealed the deal. We switch back into Sandy Shocks because I don't want Maushold to die here. Agility, that's a little scary. We're just gonna Earth Power it. We live! Kills with shots! We're so toxic! Okay, his Tornadus is the last mon he has, so we're just gonna send you in to liquidation this thing into the afterlife, baby. Let's go! Again, another amazing match. Oh, that was perfect. That was beautiful. A nice, like,